have got to start taking apart these garlic cloves and filling up these jars. Last year I filled up 3 half-a-gallon jars of garlic cloves, soaked them for overnight at least, maybe 2 days, I can't remember exactly, and then planted them. And it is September and it's time for me to get on this, so I've got to start taking all these apart. I have a lot more than this. Let's go all the way down to the floor here. These are actually really heavy. And I got more over here on the table, so we'll see how far we can get. And it is a nice rainy day. It's just been gentle, gentle rain out. So I'm kind of just in my PJs. I do eventually need to get dressed and I have to go somewhere today. But for right now, this just feels nice. Check out all these pumpkins, you guys. I got a couple more over here. Now, I have no idea. I don't know what the heck is going on with this thing. I've never had one do this before. I don't know, can you see how it, and it doesn't feel mushy or anything. I don't know, it's weird. It's nice, and it's perfect because yesterday I put out the rest of all of my fall seeds. I finally got my Australian winter peas, so I threw those out along with a ton of carrots and more hairy vetch. And I'm excited. So once this rain lets up, hopefully, what's today? Friday. Hopefully this weekend, I've got my greenhouse full of brassicas and some lettuce that's ready to go out. But yeah, it's a really nice, gentle rain. It's perfect. Okay, let me get to work. What you doing? You wanted to come out? Let's get going. And I feel bad taking apart these pretty braids that Lily did here for me, these braided garlics. All right, I'm gonna need some scissors. Oh, let me show you this. It was my birthday a few days ago on the 13th, and my parents got me these really nice bare bones gardening scissors. Aren't they awesome? I'm really excited about these. We'll use these. Basically, we're just gonna bust these apart, and I'm going to be soaking them differently this year. Normally, I fill these up with water, but I noticed the ones that sprouted the quickest were the ones at the top. So this year I'm gonna actually spread them out on a cookie sheet, but I wanna fill them all up this way first because I know that's what I did last year and I wanna grow as much as I grew last year. And if I had a scale, I guess I could weigh them. That would be nice, but I need to get a scale. A nice kitchen scale would be good. Now I want to try to get the largest garlics that I can for replanting. And then the rest of these, and I have a whole bunch more in the laundry room / pantry, and I will be processing those. I'm going to be fermenting them, so I'm going to chop them all up, put them in probably quart-sized jars, and just have a bunch of fermented garlic ready to go. Because not only is garlic already super good for you, then fermenting it makes it even better. I got one down here. Lily came over to help me. She's a very big help. Always very willing to help out around here, which is awesome. And I think we're gonna put on a movie. I think Move Over Darling. You haven't seen it, but you'd really like it. Doris Day movie. I love Doris Day. and to kind of help pass the time. But actually, with Lily's help, this is gonna go by pretty fast. And then we'll come back and I'm gonna show you, we're gonna soak it, and then we just have to wait for a few days until things start sprouting, basically. All right, Lily was able to help me fill these 3 half-gallon jars here, and we've got plenty of garlic left for processing. So this is this is the same amount that I planted last year, and that grew all the stuff you see here, and of course in here, and then in here. So now I'm gonna I think I'm gonna use this pan right here. Let's see. I'm gonna need a lot of pans. Get it from there here. I had another big pan somewhere. I'll just have to make this do. This way they're at least not all stuck in the jar. And we'll see if they get them to sprout sooner this way. I'll just let them fill all these guys up, and then I'll probably just set them on the porch somewhere. Set these outside, and then I just gotta wait, and then we can finally plant them. All right, I'm gonna clean this mess up, and then I'm gonna catch up with you guys in a few days. Sprouted really nicely. Let's see. Look at this one. Got some good roots there. So I'm going to go ahead and put these guys out. Now, not every single one of them has sprouted, so we'll see. About 2 inches deep, of course, and you want to put that root down. All this nice rain we've been getting, all that hairy vetch that I just recently put out is sprouting real good. Look. The nice thing about mixing the garlic in like this is that I don't have to designate one spot for garlic. It grows just fine interplanted with everything else, and even when I put the tomatoes out here, because the garlic takes about 8 to 9 months before it's ready to harvest. So I'll be putting out my spring-summer garden when this garlic is still here, and I'll just let everything kind of grow up together, the tomatoes and all that, and that works out pretty good for me. See, this gourd plant is just really taking over here. It's just going wild. Making a lot more gourds too. Can't believe this was just 2 think this was just 4 plants. You know what's funny about these gourd plants? They have a funny smell to them, like the leaf. They're really funny. Smell it. I can't describe it. It's not a good smell. I wouldn't describe it as a good smell, but I have found that the squash borers can't go after this because I think the stalk of this plant is actually solid. It's not hollow. Like all the other squashes, their stalks are hollow. This one's solid. So the squash borers aren't going after it. Still just been on top of the pests, y'all. Got this cayenne pepper fell over. It's gracious. Got some cayennes on there, don't I? Gotta pick. It can be easy at this phase of your garden to just kind of let the bugs take over. But I gotta think about Jenna next year. I've already worked so hard to keep these pests from taking over. I'm not gonna give up now. If I just keep on it, hopefully the pest pressure will be less next year. Tomorrow here being crazy. I went ahead and ordered some fish fertilizer. It should be in the mail today, actually. I'm gonna start fertilizing all my mounds once a week. Maybe every other week. Until all the dill, cilantro, brassicas, all that starts to really take off. Then I'll just continue to clean out the chicken house and put that on here and build up my mounds and let everything just break down like it would in nature. Come fall here, I'll have all those leaves that I can put out as well. Let all that organic matter just break down over the fall, winter. Hey, sit. You are gonna get stung in the mouth. I'm telling you, these carbon beads can sting and it hurts. Oh. It's finally finished, y'all. It's nice to see all that garlic gone from the tray. Pull up a couple tiny onions here. It is almost 5 o'clock. And Nate's gonna be coming home and I need to make dinner. And I definitely am ready to rest my back. That really does feel good to have that done. That's always a big job, but needs to get done, you know? That's really my last big planting job for this coming season. Those will be popping up before you know it, too. I think I do want to I want to throw out more carrots. But other than that, I think I'm good. I just got bit up, though. Alright, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and head in. I'm going to oil my hory and wash myself up with some soap and water. And get ready to make dinner. Thanks for hanging out with me, y'all, and we'll see you next time.